Rabbi Bill Hamilton here. Delighted to be with you and delighted to have my colleague and dear friend, Rabbi David Starr, with me this week for Well Versed. And last, we're missing some of our regulars, and Rabbi Elizabeth Bonnie Cohen and Talia Laster, who's away. Wishing everybody well and a healthy and safe and sweet Shabbat ahead. Eager to have a conversation briefly today between David and myself on the whole question of how enduring is faith. In this week's portion, Shabbat Shirah and Beshalach, the most public and dramatic miracle of all time happens with the parting of the Red Sea. And you could never ask for anything to be clearer in terms of divine presence and redemptive and liberating power. And it takes exactly 3 days after the closing of the Red Sea for the children of Israel to start complaining again and expressing the idea that the water is bitter, they should have stayed in Egypt, et cetera, et cetera. So what is that about, Rabbi Starr, this whole idea that after this grand miracle that literally is the ultimate public intervention of divine engagement in our lives, after 72 hours, it evaporates?
Great question, Bill. I guess this may sound completely obvious, but, events come and go. The whole question of what is the relationship between the experiences that we have. We spend so much of our lives trying to be more present. Great figures like Buber and Rosenzweig and Heschel talked a lot about that, this whole question of trying to be present for other people, for nature, for the spiritual realm. But it begs the question, you're present, then what do you take away from it?
Right.
And to what extent is there a takeaway? Is there a lasting impact? Does it change your worldview? Does it change your ethics, on any level? And that's what your question really raises, which is, we hope that our lives will be full of amazing experiences, but that's not really the same thing as having a worldview.
Yeah. I also think there's something powerful about this notion that it's about appetite and a craving, right? In other words, that anybody on an empty stomach is going to find whatever's been banked in the past in terms of priors and worldview to be challenged when one is really dying of thirst or one's stomach is growling to the fact that one cannot, one's starving to death, something like that. Not that that's what's going on here, but fundamentally, these are appetite related complaints. And there is the sense that they just shout a little louder inside us than our sort of steady commitments. I want to wish everybody a sweet Shabbat, Shirah, and a healthy and good week ahead. Shabbat Shalom.
Good Shabbos, everybody.